Hi guys, welcome back to Tropical Tanker. This is update number 4, I believe. I think, if I'm wrong, I apologise. So, in this tank, which some of you may recognise used to be my better tank, I've actually changed that. I've also taken off the blue cellophane because it was really annoying me. So now it's clear, and so I moved him downstairs. Oh, they're running in front of me. God, it's going to be a surprise. But I moved him downstairs because this tank was a bit of a waste of space, having this quite big tank with just a tiny little better in it. So he's now my community tank. He's doing well. He was being beaten up after a week, but now he's fine and he's healing. And because I introduced him properly I literally introduced him to every single fish in my community tank, so they got used to him. But he still got beat up. I think it was the gourami, my 3-spot gourami, that was beating him up. But there right now, I haven't seen any aggression towards him, and he hasn't been aggressive to any of the other fish. So in this tank, I now have some German blue rams, and they are really quick. There's one at the back. This is juvenile, as you can see. Not entirely sure if it's male or female. I think it's female, as you can see. The blue scale is just above the dot, so I believe it's a female. And I also have a male and a female in here. So I've got one adult male, one adult female, and the juvenile, which I believe to be as a female. Now, I also have I've got 2 albino corridorus, and here is the male. So this is the male. I apologise for the quality, guys. I'm doing this on my iPad. And there's a female. You can tell it's a female by the pink belly, which I'm trying to get a shot at. So some of you can see there's a bit of a... Come on, turn around. She's like following my camera. The female there. She's got a pink belly just underneath her spot. If you don't know what I mean by a spot, it's the black spot on the side of her body, and she's also got reflective scales above and below, and a few in the middle. See? So you can tell that's a female, and the male has a solid black spot with no pink belly, but he's hiding in there. Right, he's coming out now. And I believe these 2 are a pair. I believe. I've also got a piece of slate at the back for them, so when they do eventually have eggs, they got somewhere to lay, and I will be removing the corridorus from the tank. So with the male, you can see there's no reflective scales inside and no pink belly. So in the tank to the left of me, some of you may know that I had 3 guppy females and a juvenile male, and they had a poop ton of fry. Most of that fry I moved downstairs, which I kind of see as a bit of a mistake, as I believe I moved about 30, and there are now only 6 down there, as I believe my angels and gouramis had a bit of a feast. But the 6 that are down there are doing well. They're big. So as some of you may know, I wanted to start a German red tuxedo strain, but that didn't go very well, as the male died. Well, my second female died, and then the male died, but the main female is still here. There's all of them together. He is such a beautiful fish. I love my rams. And so in here, I now am trying to create my own strain. The fry you see in here are the fry from the last video. They're just bigger, and some that I rescued from the other tank, and some that I missed when getting them out. I also gave this the tank a good clean, So the grass is all clean because I know in the last video it was disgusting. But I do need to replace the gravel because it's getting on in its age. So in this tank I want to work on, it's quite a common strain, the HB blue strain. So it's quite a common strain, but it's just something that my local fish store wanted, so started off with that. This is a female that I have in numbers, so as you can see she's got orange around her tail. So when I think she's about to drop fry, I'll remove her so I know that the fry is a male. So when she's about to drop fry, I'll remove her so the fry in the tank are from the other female, which has the dominant blue gene. So this is the male. I got these 3 at the weekend, so I got them Saturday, 5 days ago. I got them 5 days ago, and I got them as a trio. The female with the orange she is a HB blue female. However, she obviously carries the orange or cobra gene, which I kind of want to eliminate from the strain, as I want it to be a pure strain like he is. So I'm just trying to locate the female with the tail. Now in this tank I've also got 3 clown loaches, and they've pretty much cleared the whole tank of snails. Like, there's a couple up here which the clown loaches can't get to, but literally can't see any on the glass. So they hide at the bottom there. Oh, you can see one just there. We can see 2 actually. But yeah, I've got 3 in there, and I want to put 1 in there, or put possibly 2 in there, just to get rid of the snails, and then I'll be moving them into the tank downstairs. Where is the other female? She likes to hide with the clown roaches, which is a bit annoying, but this male, he's still quite young, so the tail isn't as big and his colours aren't as prominent, or dominant should I say, as they would be when he is an adult. I purposely asked for a juvenile so the females can increase in size and go on with age, so they produce more fry when they eventually drop. The female is, the other female is at the back. So as you can see, glass is a bit dirty. Oh, she keeps hiding behind there. As you may have seen from that tiny clip, she's actually got, her whole tail is blue, which is what I want, so I'll be using her as my main breeder. I just have this one to keep up with the numbers and to keep the male happy. But when she's about to drop fire, we'll remove her. I'll probably put her in, not that, I can't put her in that one anymore. I'll put her in the community tank in a breeder box, and then after she's dropped her fry, I'll put her back in here. That female is playing hard to get. There she is. So she does still have a little bit of tint at the top of her tail, but from a local fish store you're not going to get a perfect strain. So what I want to do is, when she has her fry, so when these 2 have their fry, I will hopefully breed him with his daughter. I know it's inbreeding, but it's the only way to get a pure strain. So it's the only way to get better colours, to get bigger guppies, dorsals, and all of it like that. And once I have like a good strain going with like several females, a couple of males, I also want to introduce in Dumbo ear. So what I'll probably do for that is just get a male, just any male Dumbo ear, probably the cheapest one I can get with the least colour, as long as he's got the Dumbo ear, and breed him with the HB blue females. So then I can get a strain like this, but then also have him with Dumbo ears. And this one he's got, I wouldn't say large, but they're bigger than normal male ears. They're not ears. I forgot what they're called. So it should be relatively easy. So I'll try and release a new video on my community tanks soon. I also want to do a big update on all 3 of my tanks, but that won't be done today because I've got my little stepsister downstairs and she'll just be getting in the way. Bless her. So yeah, so these are the rams. I've had these for 2 months. I did originally have 6, but then 1 died of ick. Then I had 2 die within a week. That was really disheartening. 1 died, I believe it was one that had swim bladder and it was under treatment. However, obviously didn't make it through, and the other one, I don't know why it died, I just found it dead one day. So I gave these guys treatment and they all seem okay now. So that's it, guys. Please